I am Eric Harlan, musician, drummer, um, spirit. uh, I love to have fun. I love playing music. I mean, what else can I say? Well, for me, I started playing the drums when I was 5 years old. That's when I was playing on my mom's pots and pans when I was a kid. And it was actually my grandmother that mentioned to my mom that she believed that I wanted to play the drums just based on my actions. And that's how it all started. My mom and my uncle were encouraged to go find me a drum teacher. And it just happened to be one of the best drum teachers in Houston. And he started teaching me when I was about 6 years old. So from the age 6, like he trained me at least till I was about 10. I would go to his place like every weekend, and we would just, work on rudiments. And he had a very kind of, I would say, like a Buddhist way of teaching the drums. Because I was so young, instead of him telling me no or don't, he would let me play, in my way, certain things. And what he would do is come over, and then it's like, say, because I would go over there and I'd be playing wild, so the sticks would be coming all the way up here. And he would just come and take his stick and just put it on the top. I'll still be going. He'd be like, keep going, just don't hit the stick. And so I'd be playing, the stick would go down closer and closer. And I'm like looking up like, well, how am I? He said, that's it. You got to still have the same intensity, but without using all of your energy wearing yourself out. And I was like, wow. And that's how he trained me to really practice a lot of control, to where I can sit on the drums and I'm playing with a lot of control. So it's really great. Yeah. What else should I say? My career started, so that was my drum teacher. And then I went to a really great high school called High School of the Performing and Visual Arts, which is in Houston, Texas. And that's where I really started to get more into jazz, along with my peers, and a lot of other tremendously great musicians come out of this school, like Chris Dave and Kendrick Scott and Jamari Williams, Jason Moran, Robert Glasper, Beyonce. I mean, the list goes on. Walter Smith. The school was like a treasure. You could just really focus on music. That was kind of the sole purpose. Even though you still had your academic studies, being able to play music, at least 5 hours a day was like a treasure. Like, it was just beautiful. And so that was kind of the beginning of me realizing that, okay, I'm taking being a musician, taking being a drummer seriously. And then from then on, I got another great opportunity. Wynton Marsalis came to do a master class at our school. And during the master class, so my combo got a chance to play with him. And he really took to my playing, and he was like, man, you should go to New York. And I was like, I like Texas. I'm not sure if I want to leave. But then he talked to the people at Manhattan School of Music, and they encouraged me to come up and do an audition. And I ended up getting a full scholarship, because of his recommendation. And so that's how I ended up in New York. And then, so I was at Manhattan School of Music, and another great thing happened when my combo teacher in college, Manhattan School of Music, Rodney Jones, gave me my first, I would say, real jazz opportunity, like record day. It was my first record day when I was a sophomore in college. And it was amazing because that was pretty much the start of my career. That's when I met Greg Asby, because Greg Asby was on the record. Was a great alto sax player, for those who don't know him. Kenny Davis was on bass, Kevin Hayes on piano, and the rest was just history. Then I started playing with Greg Asby like a year or two after that. Then from Greg Asby, I started playing with Betty Carter. I also played with Steve Coleman. I played a little bit with Wynton Marsalis. And then I started playing with, I played a little bit with Joshua Redmond, then I played a few gigs with Michael Brecker, and then Terrence Blanchard, and then it just kept going. McCoy Tyner, Charles Lloyd, Jackie Terrace, and Joe Henderson. I got it because he was still back in the days with Betty Carter. And then so on and so on.